You probably clicked on this video out of skepticism. I know that I would. I mean, how does saving money keep you poor? I thought that's what we're all supposed to be doing. Well, let me explain. So, first of all, don't get me wrong. Yes, it's great to save money in terms of not spending it on meaningless things. However, what you do with that saved money is what can make or break your financial future. If you only save your money in your bank's high-yielding savings account, which is much lower than any other place you can put it, that means that your money is actually losing value at the same rate that inflation is, which currently in the year 2023 means that the money sitting in the bank is losing value at approximately 9% a year. Now, I don't know about you, but that's not that good of a deal. So what can we do differently? That's what I'm here to share. If you can invest your money in the stock market or in other assets such as real estate, you can combat inflation and exponentially grow your money in comparison to it just sitting in the bank account and losing value to inflation. You've definitely heard almost every other day by now that there's crazy high interest rates, there's inflation is at record 40-year highs, there's going to be a housing bubble, all this crazy drama. And yes, some of that might be true, but it's not unusual. The market ebbs and flows over time, but it consistently grows up and to the right. And that's why you don't really need to fear about inflation rates and all these other concerns coming in. As long as you're investing consistently, your money is going to grow and work for you. By investing in something like the S&P 500 or VOO, which essentially is the stock market as a whole, you can reasonably expect your money to grow at around 10% or more a year. And yes, I know that might not sound like a ton when inflation is at 9% record highs, but that's only temporary for 2023 with such high interest rate hikes. Over time, inflation hopefully stays low, and your money in the stock market will actually continue to grow up and to the right. And what's even crazier is that over time, the more you invest, the more it will compound on itself. So you put 1,000 in a few years it'll be 2,000. A few years more, it'll be 4,000, and so on. That's the power of compound interest working for you. So I'd like to reiterate why it's so important to be investing and not just saving. Here is a chart showing the buying power of the US dollar over time. You can see that the value of the dollar has depreciated over the years, and that's exactly what your money is doing if it's just left in the bank and you don't have it working for you through investments. Now here's a chart of the S&P 500 over the past 40 years or so. You can see that it's almost inversely related to inflation. As the US dollar has gone down, the rate of your investments has gone up and up. And that's the power of investing consistently over time. It's really not near as difficult as people make it seem, and there's not like a secret formula to investing or anything. It really is as simple as consistently invest year after year, and when you're ready to retire, you're gonna have a lot more money than you would if you would have just left that money in the bank. So a quick recap of what you should take away from all this. By no means is it a bad idea to save money. However, just leaving that money in the bank account is not going to help you. I suggest you keep an emergency fund on hand in your savings account, and any other money that you would usually add to your bank savings account, you start investing instead. I think it's a great idea to invest in solid long-term holdings such as VOO, the S&P 500, or SCHD. But if you want to get really crazy, you can start looking at things such as dividends and early retirement investments, which I'll probably discuss further on in this channel. If you think you're ready to start investing and you want to learn a little bit more, I suggest you click on this video right here. And until next time, let's keep this fire spreading. You probably clicked on this video out of skepticism. I know that I would. There's a fly. Hey,